As a kid, I'm not much of a fan when it comes to sports. Back then, PS2 and Astro were a thing, and I didn't have either. And even internet and YouTube wasn't a thing. We don't even know what that thing is. So my entertainment hobbies were either watching DVDs or drawing. Hobbies that not quite expensive, like spending more money, like cheap one. Oh yeah, did I mention reading manga? Back then, it's quite hard to find Japanese manga around here because A, it's Japanese and we clearly don't speak konnichiwa, and B, anime back then wasn't as mainstream as it is today. And the mainstream ones, which has translated into Chinese, they're more lesser. And I'm glad anime is something cool to talk about these days. But back then, all anime shows I knew were like Doraemon, Shin-chan, Naruto. Instead, I read a lot of comics that matches my same mother tongue, which is Chinese, and mostly they are educational content comic books. Let me explain. Comic books share the same spotlight with video games. Things that are bad, useless for your studies, just like brain rot TikTok, treating them as parasites. But if you put some educational content inside, suddenly everyone loves it. Before we locals start making our own, we used to read Korean comics, which are translated into Chinese of course. They were the first waves when it comes to educational comics. Yeah, the classics like the Survivor series or Insect World or Natural Disasters, or the most popular one, dinosaurs. So many dinosaurs. I especially love the 寻宝记 series, which is treasure hunting series. The story patterns goes like this. The relic is stolen, people seek help, the MC, Michael and Puka joins in, solving clues, running around, fighting the bad guys, and then finally, the treasure, the end. Oh hey, did I mention getting girlfriend? That's right. In early episode, this motherfucker just getting girlfriends around the world. Like forget Rentaro already. He only got Japan area's girlfriend. This chat got the whole world. That's Mr. Worldwide over there. This comic series has a lot of good looking characters here. Especially the better the merrier. We have the classic antagonists like Feng Papa. He's sassy, charming, goofy. He's my all-time favorite antagonist throughout the whole series. He's just so fun to be around. Until the Australia episode, we got our Jason! It's more woo! Anyway, this comic series doesn't just talk about every country's general history, but also includes knowledge like its culture, food, languages, entertainment, etc. in a fun and easy way. It's like traveling without leaving the country. It's awesome. I also like the cover design because you can see the characters wearing different countries' outfits in different places. That's fashion. Thus, the art is just getting better and better as it goes on. It's my S-tier comic to me. Like if I want to give my kids to learn different countries, I just give them the book. And therefore, I want to make a wish here. Please, Mr. Jiang Jingxiao! Please make an episode about Malaysia. You have been Singapore recently and we're just right there. We're beside Singapore. Just cross the bridge and custom. We are there. That's JB. Please come to Malaysia. Alright, enough talk about the Korean manga. Let's move on to the Malaysia one, shall we? Talk about Malaysia comic book. My first answer is definitely Gemei. It's a standalone episodic anthology series of everyday stories centered around a brother, Coco, and sister Mei Mei, and the people around here. The story could be anything. It talks about moral values, family love, respect your teacher, It also covers stories for the current trend at that time period or just general topics. Plus, it has a Chinese idiom series where you can learn Chinese idioms while enjoying funny shorts at the same time. This is great. Like this one, this is classic. Ask me what's my favorite episode. It's like asking me a K-pop question. Because most of his issues are all my favorites. Everyone loves it. 蓝眼泪，加油嘎嘎，姐弟俩，爱的教育，他不丑，他是我妈妈，他不胖，他是我爸爸，第一名真是拥有。There were so many hard to pick. I guess his stories are just like Pixar movies. Timeless. Kids having fun reading it, but teenagers, even adults, can appreciate the lessons behind. The series is so popular, it even got itself a live-action movie. It may be not a bigger revelation since we already have like animes got their own live-action movies, but hear me out, this is our local Malaysia's first real live-action movie based on a local Malaysia comic book. This is an achievement, but if you ask me the movie is good or not, the story could be more better. Though I was more looking towards to having an animated adaptation someday. I mean, they do have one, but they only have the idiom short series, and they only broadcast in a Chinese kids channel called Astro 小太阳, which is under Astro, our Malaysia pay TV cable. I don't know, they have this. I don't have Astro like I said. I love this comic book as a kid. Every time I go to my school library, first week of the month, just to wait for the new issue, because every school library will order one monthly, every school. And we're students, it just quickly bought it. Of course, you can pay monthly subscription, but I can't afford it, and my family won't let me. So we either read it in library or just buy some of the issues that I truly like it. This comic book was one of my inspirations to start drawing, dreaming to becoming a comic book artist. Like some people may be inspired by like Eiichiro Oda, Masashi Kishimoto, Hiromu Arakawa, but to me, it's Mr. Eddie C, Xu Li 老师. I had a dream, just like Miguel from Coco, I wanna be just like him. And without him, I was reading and looking more and more local artists, some of the new talents he discovered after he founded his own publisher. And 黑色水母 was one of them. 黑色水母 or Black Jellyfish is well known for his goofy comedy comics. He's like Gintama. To me, that's my personal opinion. His drawings, well, not quite good looking, but it's so mad funny. I love his shit. It reminds me of those rage comic memes. Wow, man, remember these ancient memes? Ooh. This poor drawing makes his comedy even more funny, and I love it. But then he switched his content from goofy, pure comedy to serious storytelling. At first, I was a bit disappointing, like why he switched content. Well, but now I guess he's just tired, goofy, funny, haha contents. He wants to tell stories, and one of his stories he made is Goodbye. I highly recommend you to read his original manga, or you can watch this live-action adaptation shorts. I highly recommend you to watch it. It's good. It made me cry like a baby. Okay, one last comic book series before the video ends. Next up is my local Malaysia shonen manga, Xventure. A full action-packed and educational content fusion comic book series. I remember back in my day when I was first read the books was their Lost Legends series where they covered 12 different unknown creatures with same characters like werewolf, Japanese kappa, vampire, etc. drawn by different authors, different art style. This big Xventure series covers quite a lot of topics, and therefore they create different investigation groups based on their missions. There's a group for the Primal section called Primal Power Series, 万兽之王, where the main mission is to investigate weird events related to animals while finding the king of the animals. Arturo do fight. That's right, it's like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh combined. They're having duel like they're playing games. And then there's a Golden Age Adventure series which sets times on pre-modern time period in Xventure universe, where the adventurers craving ancient artifacts to get the #1 adventure of all time title. It's like if One Piece meet Indiana Jones. We have our MC named Alex who wants to become the #1 adventurer, just like Luffy, and his female companion Lulu, who can turn herself into a cat or a half-human, half-cat mode. Just like Chopper but got the neck. But the most prolific one is of course the classic, the one and only, the Dinosaur Kingdom series, where Xventure team was accidentally time traveled back to, hear me out, ancient dinosaur times. Wow! What's so special about it? Well, this comic series not just covers those generic popular time periods like Jurassic, Cretaceous, Quaternary, what are these names? Time periods where our favorite dinosaurs exist. They cover the whole time period in 12 episodes, starting from Cambridge. Okay, I don't want to say that name again. And the reason why they cannot go back to the modern world is because their lab doesn't have enough power to return it back at once. So instead, they move on every next time period. And of course, while the lab charging power, the Xventure team starts their epic adventures, explore the world, investigating, data collecting, and did I mention about fighting dinosaurs? The characters are also the GOAT. Here's the main trio, Xiao Yu, Xiao Shang, and Shito, Dumb Rock Hard, a smart chicken, and the Rock. And then there's another 3 support characters, Ai Mei Li, Emily, mainly behind the lab, but sometimes she also comes along with the team, and she's a little bit Professor Da Vinci, smartest scientist in the world, and acts like a child. And oh, Diana, sorry, that was misbehaved, but it's like, this series was a big hit. Great story, jaw-dropping drawings, cute characters, legit educational content. It was a rising star, becoming one of the most popular comic IPs in Malaysia. And then they make a sequel, combining the dinosaur team with the previous Primal team to rescue Professor Da Vinci. And then the lore just keep expanding from mecha fights to aliens and then blah blah. I can't keep up the lore anymore, man. It's just too much. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Except it doesn't, because I have more comic books I haven't even mentioned in this video, like the Gunpowder Stars, 温情系列, I don't know, 科学宝宝小班长. But that's gonna make this video even longer, and plus some of them I can't remember anymore. I did read them, but I barely remember, so sorry about that. Maybe I will make a sequel talking more about them. These comic book series, they're the reason I draw. They inspire me to draw, from dreaming as a manga artist, switching to making animations. They're part of my childhood, part of my life, part of me. Even if I don't read comics like I used to, they still have a bigger place in my heart. I had lots of fun just like everyone else, except I didn't watch some Cartoon Network cartoons, K-pop, or even gaming consoles. To me, it's reading these comic books. I'm just like Andy, and just like Andy, I grow up, moving on, writing my next chapter of my life. Thank you all.